Good evening, my name is PUTRA ISKANDAR, matric number 2025865638 from class JLG12OA. Today, I will be analyzing a video clip from the movie Whiplash, specifically the scene known as Not Quite My Tempo. Although this movie is set in a music academy, it strongly reflects real workplace situations. In particular, it highlights issues such as toxic leadership, workplace bullying, lack of accountability, and excessive performance pressure, which are commonly found in an unhealthy work environment. In this scene, we see a rehearsal led by an instructor named Fletcher and a student named Andrew. From a workplace perspective, Fletcher represents a manager or supervisor, while Andrew represents an employee or subordinate. The rehearsal itself can be viewed as a workplace task where performance and expectations are being evaluated. Throughout this scene, Fletcher repeatedly stopped the performance and aggressively criticized Andrew for minor timing mistake. Instead of providing constructive guidance, he humiliates Andrew in front of others, shouts at him, and uses intimidation to assert control. This behavior closely resemble a workplace where leaders misuse their authority under the excuse of maintaining high standards. One of the most obvious workplace issues shown in this clip is toxic leadership. Fletcher holds absolute authority and enforces control through fear rather than guidance or communication. He believed that harsh treatment is necessary to achieve excellence. In real workplace, leaders like this often uses intimidations instead of clear communication. They prioritize result over employee well-being and justify abusive behavior as a motivation. Fletcher never reflects on his behavior or considers its impact. Instead, he believes he is always right. This mirrors real-life managers who avoid accountability and normalize toxic behavior as a part of workplace culture. Another major issue demonstrated in this scene is workplace bullying. Fletcher publicly humiliates Andrew, insults him, and creates an atmosphere of fear among everyone present. The bullying is not private or constructive, and it is intentional and meant to assert dominance. In a professional environment, workplace bullying can lead to serious consequences such as a loss of confidence, anxiety, emotional distress, and fear of speaking up. Employees may become afraid of making mistakes or asking questions. In this scene, we can see that Andrew stopped focusing on learning or improving his skill. Instead, his main goal is avoiding punishment. This is a common reaction in toxic workplace. Fletcher claims that extreme pressure creates excellence, but the video clearly shows the opposite effect. Andrew becomes mentally overwhelmed, confused, and emotionally distressed. The pressure does not improve his performance, it breaks his focus. In real workplace, constant fear and excessive pressure often result in burnout, reduced productivity, emotional exhaustion, and long-term mental health problems. While employee may appear productive in the short term, over time, their motivation, creativity, and overall performance declines. Fear-based leadership is not sustainable. Another important issue highlighted in this scene is the lack of accountability from leadership. Fletcher never questions his communication style. He does not accept feedback, nor does he consider that his method might be harmful. In healthy workplaces, leader takes responsibility for the action. They reflect on their leadership style, accept feedback, and adjust their approach when necessary. Fletcher's refusal to do so shows how unchecked power can damage workplace culture and employee well-being. In contrast, a healthy workplace is one where leaders provide clear and respectful feedback. Mistakes are corrected professionally without humiliation. Employees are encouraged to learn, grow, and improve without fear. High standards can still exist, but they are balanced with respect and psychological safety. In conclusion, this video clip from Whiplash highlights the danger of toxic leadership, workplace bullying, excessive pressure, and lack of accountability. While Fletcher believed that fear produces greatness, The scene clearly showed that intimidation leads to stress, confusion, and emotional harm. This clip reminds us that true leadership is not built on fear or disrespect, but instead, effective leadership is based on respect, guidance, accountability, and support, which ultimately create healthier and more productive workplace. Thank you.